I need to yell because I'm doing laundry and it's always so loud. But I got more monchichi stuff and I want to open it with you. Keychain, I think. De peluche. Okay. These are options. You have a pink one. These are like pastel colors, but pink, green, blue, and yellow. I don't know, I would want the blue, but all the colors are cute, so I'll take whichever. Oh, I didn't know that it was just gonna show me, because I was gonna let you see first. It's the green one. Little keychain. It looks like the one that I have on my Baboon to the Moon. So I'll probably put this. Ooh, I need one for my work bag. Next we have a Monchichi mystery mini tote. And these are the options. And then there's like a mystery one right here. I'll take whichever. I'll let you see first this time. Okay, so what changes is like what's at the front, I guess, so. Oh, I was showing you the wrong side. Okay, so it's like the very first option right here. And it's a little keychain. The bag is as big as this, I'm dead. Okay. Oh, is there something in there? No. But I do save these and put them all around everywhere. Okay. Next thing is, I don't have to like open it, but I got a pencil bag. I'm planning to use it as like a makeup bag, or like when I travel, hair stuff, skincare stuff. Yeah. Monchichi everything around here. And that's my Monchichi haul. Now, I also got this FIFA World Cup puzzle book. I'll be doing this just to learn a thing or two. You know, what the girlies are saying. This was the year we turned FIFA. And I know ball, mainly because my husband knows ball, but yeah, I mean, like, I wanna learn more. I don't wanna be left behind, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, that's my haul. Honestly, going into Books A Million, I can't be doing that again because they also had a large tote. I said no to that because it was friggin' expensive. And they had so many different Monchichi, mystery this, mystery that. And like I said, I don't really buy trinkets. So who have I turned into? I can't be doing this no more. I have to be selective. Guys, it's Tuesday and I want to lock in. I don't know if you knew this, but you can lock in at any time of the week, any time of the day. And it is noon, literally, 12:07. I was rotting a little bit this morning. I did make myself like a full-on breakfast and everything, and I thought that was enough, but then I was like, you know what? You're gonna hate yourself if you continue this. So I'm like, let me turn this day around. I'm gonna be productive. Started a to-do list, and let me tell you, my to-do list is long. So I was like, let's just start recording. I need to do a stretch and full body workout. I do this at home on my Lululemon mat, and I have my little dumbbells and everything. Yeah, that I usually do it for 30 minutes to 45 minutes, something quick. I need to cook. I cook a lot. Got back from a trip. I have ingredients. I don't have meals. I don't have food. So I want to make egg bites. I want to make some rice that we can just eat with some tuna that I have, and then I also want to make a lentil rice recipe that I have written down from last week. It's called rice with lentils and caramelized onions. Like, I literally have the recipe written down, so I want to make that as well. I need to call the city fraud line because believe it or not, things can happen to good people. I am a victim of fraud, credit card fraud, and I found out last night. Yeah, somebody spent $500+ on like Microsoft, so basically like gaming, and I've been clueless. This happened back in May and June. It is now August, and yeah, I need to figure that out because with the interest that's been accumulating, I owe close to $700. But I'm hoping that obviously I don't actually have to pay that money because I have excellent credit score. I've never missed a payment, and this was not me making those purchases. It is because of my own fault. I didn't update my address, but who would have thought? Who would have thought that the person that moved into the apartment that I used to live in was going to steal from me? And I mean, not even from me, because like I said, I don't think I'll have to pay this money, but whatever. I have to call city because I need to figure that out. And then I would also like to book travel that I have for November with my friends. So I need to finalize that because I'm the one that's in charge of the booking. So mainly it's cooking. That takes a long time. And then I can do some other stuff in the workout. I technically have let me just show you my living room, literally like the entrance. We just have our luggage here. I need to wash everything. Of course, that means that I have to do laundry so that I can put up our luggage. You know what? Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Our luggage usually stays like that sometimes for up to a week. I hate packing and I hate unpacking. We travel so much that it feels like there's no point in even putting it away because I'll put it away and then I have to take it out almost immediately. For example, we leave for another trip. I leave for another trip in like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Yes, I know I'm gonna put it up, okay? But my husband leaves on a trip like next week. And then he's gonna come back and go on another trip. And look, I'm not complaining. This is life for me, and I love that we're flexible like that and we're living our best life traveling. But this is one of the downsides where it feels like I always have a mess. This is our couch, which is from Costco, and it opens up. It has the storage space where I keep, there's like 2 Legos over there, some puzzles, yeah, I don't know. And then my heated blanket and everything that we use to stretch and like work out around here. We have some resistance bands, the dumbbells. I have 10, 5 pounds, 3 pounds, and then technically I believe these are 1-pounders. Oh, and these are my favorite things because that means I don't get the calluses on my hands. And then yeah, I already laid my mat here. Today I'm just doing a full body workout. So I grab the resistance bands, which I really only use the light and the medium. Light is 14 to 25 pounds and the medium is 25 to 35. I use this mainly for like leg workouts, and then these for upper body. I also use the smaller one for just stretching. I wish I could show you me working out, but I really don't want to do that. It takes a lot of effort. Camera, battery. I'll just be back when I'm done. I finished my workout. Oops. It was 35 minutes of strength training. And I'm going to heat up my food. I wanted to show you my harvest from my garden. These are from yesterday. No, actually, these are from last week. And this is from yesterday. I have 3 small green peppers. So cute. And then I have all of these tomatoes and one singular, all the tomatoes, one singular strawberry. But look at how many tomatoes I have. I keep asking my husband if I can make a sauce with them or something because they're gonna go bad. I know he likes to snack on them and he keeps telling me I'm gonna snack on them, but I'm like, boy, these are ready to eat. So if he doesn't touch them today, tomorrow I need to do something with them. Also, I don't know who can relate, but I've had this lip liner for a long time. You don't want to know how many years I've had this, actually. It's from Milani. I would assume maybe for 4+ years. I finally finished it. Like, there's no more product. Talk about not being wasteful. I can finally trash this. So yeah, let me get my stuff ready. I didn't even realize that my husband texted me. He's hardly ever out of the house. That's why I'm also taking advantage of recording, because, you know, he's not here and I'm at peace. I enjoy my alone time. I do. I don't have good lighting, so I'm using my phone flashlight for this. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. This is my Chipotle. It's very basic. Again, we do this every time we don't have food when we're back from a trip. I understand that it's rice, beans, corn, salad, whatever, but I get the chicken ick. I'm not gonna eat chicken from Chipotle, I'm sorry. And I'm gonna eat it with pickled onions. Lately, been obsessed with pickled onions. And I wanna share the supplements that I've technically been taking, the new stuff that I bought, so that in case you need any help in these departments, maybe this is some good ideas for you. Need a grab. I finally caved in and I bought the Nod Pod. This is the purple one. I don't know, I think it's a pretty color. But this is supposed to help you sleep in general. Like, it's a weighted sleep mask. And yeah, it doesn't have Velcro or anything, so like as soon as you fall asleep, it's gonna fall off your face and you're gonna sleep normally. But it helps you fall asleep. I'm pretty sure that I have insomnia. I have a hard time falling asleep at the most inconvenient times, so it's annoying. I used it last night, but I wouldn't be able to tell you if that's the one thing that helped, because I have been taking and doing many things all at once just so that I can sleep better. One of them being also magnesium. This is magnesium glycinate from Nuven Naturals, and this is the berry calm flavor. It's just a powder that I put in whatever drink. I've been doing water, and it just helps you calm down, which is really what I need, because the problem with me when it comes to sleeping is that my brain won't shut off. I start thinking about like, what should I do tomorrow, or I have a lot of things to do tomorrow, or I'm stressed about something, and like my brain just won't shut up. So that's been helping too, but again, it kind of like I've been taking magnesium before this one, but it all depends on which one, and then also the daily value of it, or like how much you're consuming. So I'm gonna give it a couple more weeks to see if it really is doing big changes. The other thing is I finished my vitamin D gummies. I don't take pills. I don't know if anybody knows that, but it's because I can't swallow them. Can't tell you why. It's a mental thing. I am aware, so I always do gummies. And I don't have like a favorite brand. I switch it up every time. I've been taking vitamin D since 2023, so like 3-ish years. And I decided to switch. I'm going to do the Symbiotica vitamin D3 plus K2 plus COK10. I don't even know what that part is, but Symbiotica has been in my life since 2023 as well, because I was taking their magnesium back then, and I love that they're just like small pouches. This one is tangerine flavored. I just finished the other gummies today, so I will be taking these starting tomorrow. It's a little bit pricey, but Symbiotica works. I mean, it's got good reviews. Health is wealth. So I think it's good to invest in. I'm going to see how I like it and see if I'll be repurchasing, because this is only, I believe, a month's worth. How come it doesn't say? Yeah, 28 packets. So not even a month's worth. And I think it was, I don't even know, but it was pricey. Let's do a little taste test with this. Pickled onions make everything better. Okay, so I love having a list because the act of crossing things off make me feel so good. So, okay, I already did my workout, or as I'm wrapping up eating, I'm gonna call the city fraud line next. And then I'm gonna get to cooking, because that's gonna be a big chunk of my day. And then like I'm gonna try to have a chill night where, you know, get ready for bed, blah blah blah. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I don't know yet. Like, let me take this step by step. But I'm also trying to have a chill night is what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna overwhelm myself. That is not something that I do. I have tomorrow, Thursday, Friday to accomplish many other things that are not even on this list yet, but I know they're in the back of my head. One of the many things that I have to do is I want to attempt to sell some of my clothes because I don't wear it and I feel bad getting rid of it because it cost money. Like, I'm talking like aloe stuff, branded things, like a Lululemon top that just doesn't fit me right, and I just feel bad donating it. I've been donating so much clothes, even good clothes too. And I'm like, I haven't even attempted selling it, and I know that Vinted is trending right now, so I did download the app. I'm going to try to sell some of my clothes. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'll still donate it, but it's worth a try because I would like to replace it with stuff that I'm going to wear, and so it'll alleviate the pain of, you know, like if I make $100, that'll change my life. Okay, so I'm calling the fraud line. They're telling me it's less than 30 minutes to talk to a representative. Let's just hope. I always get scared calling them because they do ask you security questions that you like established many years ago. I don't remember my PIN code or whatever. I'm scared. Like, I don't know why I'm anxious about this. Like, I need to convince them those aren't my purchases.
Okay, so from what I can see here is that now as per all disputed charges here, are these the only charges that you have disputed?
Guys, time check. It is 3:30. I've been goofing off a little bit as well, but I just got off the phone with City. They are going to do an investigation. They might call me. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm gonna keep the sound on my phone because I usually always have it on do not disturb and silenced or whatever, but yeah, they might call me if they need more information. I don't even think they will because it's just like someone else has been using my credit card. Like, the thing is, like, none of the purchases in the past 2-3 months are mine. What more information do you need? And the thing is, it can honestly be justified by just looking at all my history with that credit card. Not once have I paid for Xbox Live and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, to know the details of this stuff, some of it is my fault because I'd never updated my address. But at one point, Barclays, basically a bank, was turning my card with them into another bank's credit card. Like, it turned into a City card. Girl, it's a mess. I was just waiting for the card to get here so that I could cancel it, and then it never got here. Turns out the person that lives in my old apartment, just decided to commit fraud. Like, that's the thing that gets me. Like, what are the odds that the person that moved into your apartment wants to commit fraud? Because I've gotten mail that doesn't belong to me, and I just get rid of it. I trash it. This person was like, nah, I'm gonna buy V-Bucks with it. I don't know what the heck they were buying. I know it has to do with gaming because it's all Microsoft Xbox. Anyway, so cooking, I really am putting cooking off because, like, I don't even need to cook for, like, dinner. So this is more like a meal prep type thing. But I am making like a lentils and rice, adding ground beef for my husband because he eats more meat than I do, and then have a chill night. But I really need to start that so that I can have the chill night that I deserve. And by chill, I still mean productive. That's when I want to finish booking my hotel for Mexico and drink my little magnesium, put on a little YouTube video. I like to do content and record things only when I feel like it. The minute it starts feeling like it's exhausting or overwhelming, it's not fun for me anymore. So I do what I can. And same thing with like when I post things, even like on social media, everybody posts for other people to see, and I feel like there's a fine line between like living your life and then like living for others, living in front of an audience, if that's the best way to describe it. I don't know, but I find a lot of peace and comfort in privacy, which is like funny to hear because you're like, girl, you're putting yourself on the internet. Well, yes, but I'm not putting everything out on the internet. And I feel like I'm genuine. Like, you would be able to tell what kind of person I am with how I communicate and all of that. But at the end of the day, you don't really know what's going on in my life. And I like that because that's where the privacy thing comes in. There's some people that record their everyday, everything they're doing, their every minute, and I'm like, you do you, but you don't have to do that, especially if you're overworking yourself. I don't know, like, maybe I'm speaking out of my butt, but I can think of a couple people that I follow that just, they vlog their everyday, and I'm like, well, the people that I like to watch don't vlog their every minute. They just show me particular mundane parts of their life, some exciting parts of their life, but you don't always have to have the camera out, because what kind of life are we living if we're living it for others? Does that make sense? Like, again, I don't want to come off as rude. To me, it's just more difficult recording my entire life. It seems like a hassle, but if it's not a hassle to you, you do you. But this is more for other people that can relate and still want to put out content. It's okay. Some people like to live a boring life, and some people like to watch somebody live a boring life. I think the mundane tasks of life, like cooking, cleaning, having a self-care day, the boring parts of life are the best life. Girl, what am I saying? The boring parts of life are sometimes the best parts of life, because your life is gonna be quote unquote boring majority of the time. So you have to enjoy those parts of your day. Those are the ones that you have more of, moments that are boring to others. I don't know, I mean, I'm a boring person to many, but I love my boring life. And when it's not boring, it is really exciting. But you don't get to see that, because when I'm having a lot of fun, I usually don't pull out the camera. Yeah, I don't know. That's what it means to live my best rich life. Having privacy, not rushing, having food on the table, having financial freedom. I love to talk about this. And if you want to hear more, let me know, because I think I do give pretty good advice. But not a lot of people like to listen to my advice. Can you tell I'm a Scorpio? If you can't, it's fine. Some people don't like to hear the truth, and I'm somebody that likes to give it to them. If you ask for it, but. So the rice, lentils, and caramelized onions are done. The egg bites are done. This doesn't have any protein, which is fine. Like, that's why there's a lot. But I do want to make ground beef to go with this for mainly my husband. Like, I might add it to my bowl as well, but mainly for him. So I do have to cook that. I'm going to cook it separately. So I'm actually not done. But I'm going to take a break. While this cools down and then I can put it up, I'll take a break. I deserve it. 6:30 check-in. Egg bites are done. They're already in the fridge. And my meal prep is also done, already in the fridge. I ended up cooking the meat like I said I would. So now, oh, I also started, everything's clean. I wiped everything. Dishwasher's running. My husband is about to be done with his Orange Theory class, but he's probably got like a 45-minute drive. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go shower, and when he gets back, we'll eat, and then I can enjoy my evening. Productive enough, because I could always be a little more productive. I showed you the mess that I have with all the laundry I gotta do, but that is tomorrow's problem. Okay, so I think I'm gonna wrap up the video here simply because I want to enjoy my evening. Another day I'll show what my evenings look like. I mean, it's not always the same, but just like every other day, it's not the same. I think people just enjoy watching other people do day-to-day things. I know that's what I like, and I hope that this helps you be grateful for mundane tasks that you have to do every day. Sometimes we aren't grateful enough for those like boring moments that we have in life. Life is not about just the highs. We also have lows, and life is boring. Life is mundane, and that's okay. You just need to find a way to romanticize life. For me, in the kitchen, I set the mood by just literally putting lamps, setting the lighting, putting music on, and yeah, I mean, once I'm in the grind, I'm in the grind, you know. Same thing with my morning routine. I like to have my coffees. I romanticize spending time making my to-do list. Sometimes I rot a little bit, and that's okay. You shouldn't be shameful for that. And I take it day by day. My life as a stay-at-home wife is anything but ordinary because, yeah, I mean, I don't have kids and I don't have many responsibilities, so it really is up to me about how I go on about my day. Maybe another person would have prioritized the laundry today. For me, tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I needed to prep food instead and just do other things. I don't need a rush. That is what makes my life so great, that I've built a life worth slowing down for. Yeah, that's a little bit about me and how I feel about mundane tasks.